All right, for sure. All right, so right now, without further ado, who I wanted y'all to get this powerful message from, because like Damien was saying earlier, they deal a lot with the youth. They got an organization, nonprofit organization called the Big Homies Club, where they rehabilitating schools and making places where kids can come and sit down and get educated. They cleaning up neighborhoods. They doing book bag giveaways, toy giveaways. And I'm pretty sure that everybody in our society can resonate strongly with what they're doing. And not only that, they ties to the music and what they're doing with the music and why they doing it. And we did talk
Facts.
about some of the loss of life that, was experienced throughout the process. We ain't gonna keep hitting on that. But if y'all didn't know who Duck was, you know what I'm saying, that was up in Chicago, FGB Duck. And we lost my little cousin, Greasy. And all this is still motivating my relative right here to keep his movement going. He said something earlier today that just hit me hard, and it was like super impactful. He's like, it's bigger than him. It was bigger than him and his son. It's more so about getting all of the people, all of the youth on the right path and, you know what I'm saying, out of these streets, man. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Mr. Eric Easy Chapman, big homie of the Big Homies Club, CEO, Trust the Process, Rap A Lot Midwest, Trust the Process, Underground, all 50 states. Here go the man, y'all. How you doing?
Gratitude, brother. Gratitude, gratitude. Thank you for being with us.
For sure, man. How's it going?
Good, good, good. Go ahead, man. Talk to the people.
So I got a couple questions I want to hit on. So you moving around, you in rooms that most people don't have access to. Um, what is that feeling like coming from where you came from, and you know what I'm saying, the struggles that you had to overcome, and even being at some point incarcerated and kept away from your family to get back out here and start doing more positive things, and not only that, bringing positive light into other people's lives.
Well, I mean, I didn't got kind of used to it, but at first it was kind of strange, seeing, people that you seen on TV, and then now you right in the room with them, kicking it with them, seeing they regular people like everybody else. So, I mean, it's a long way from a cell to, saying out here, rubbing elbows with so-called elite people.
Now, I know I done had you talking all day. I had you at the radio interview earlier, and you was saying a lot of the shit that I wish I could have had on the podcast, and unfortunately, it just wasn't the time yet. But you said you was talking about your dedication to the youth and changing the situation, not only musically, you know what I'm saying, but that's a outlet for you to do that. But why why is that passion burning so strongly in you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that brought you to the forefront as a soldier for fighting for the youth like this?
Larry Hoover, really. He instilled a lot in me, made me see things from another perspective, so and he instilled it in me to do the right thing. And a lot of people say a lot of stuff about him, but that man taught me, that man told me. I was going to school one day, walking up to the college to get my associate degree. And he stopped me. He was like, what are you going to do when you finish your associate degree? I told him, I don't know. He was like, I know what you're going to do. You're going to go to Roosevelt and get your bachelor's degree. And then again, what are you going to do when you finish your associate degree? I'm going to go to Roosevelt and get my bachelor's degree. So I end up doing that, like what he said. I didn't question it or nothing, but, it helped me, in my endeavors, from this far. So, I mean, everything he ever taught me was positive. So I try to reciprocate that to the youth like it was reciprocated to me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And major gratitude. And I'm sure I speak for a lot of people when I say we appreciate your effort in doing that. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Larry Hoover,
Absolutely.
free Larry Hoover.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's one of our indigenous leaders out here that can really shift.
Untouchness.
Yeah.
If he had the opportunity, he can shift a lot of shit. We know and recognize that. All right, so we're gonna spill over into how you got to moving around with Jay Prince.
Man, I got to move around with Jay basically through my man, you know. So he, Jay sent for me. I went down there, we talked, me and a few other brothers, and
so Jay just sent for you, like, hey, pull up.
Yeah, he sent for me, sent me a plane ticket from Chicago. I flew down to Houston, and we talked, and we got to know each other, and from there we been all over the world. Belize, Dubai, everywhere.
Yeah, I saw you swimming with sharks. So what was that experience like? You was actually in the water with fucking sharks.
Hey, you know what? They said we was gonna go swim with the sharks. I thought it was some shit like the dolphins. So when we went out to the middle of the ocean and they stopped the boat, I'm like, wait a minute. What the hell's going on? Why we stop right here? They were like, well, we waiting on the sharks to come. So I'm like, these not trained sharks. These some sharks. Y'all don't even know these damn sharks. They
like sharks, like real wild sharks.
I'm not getting. I thought they was trained, so I didn't want to get in there. But shit, when everybody else got in there, and I was the last motherfucker on the boat, I was like, damn, let me get out. And I couldn't even swim. Man, Jay saved me too, man. I went under the water, man. He came over there and got me. He barely could swim his damn self. He pulled me up. I had the life jacket on. I'm like, oh no,
that's some G shit.
That's funny as hell.
On the real, them sharks, man, it was like they was trained. They did not fuck with us. And going under that water, it looked like Finding Nemo. All the fishes that looked like they stayed with their species. It was like, man, it looked like the real Finding Nemo. So it was a hell of an experience. I experienced a lot with Jay. You know what I'm saying? He showed me a lot. He taught me a lot. So that's my man.
Jay is a very, very knowledgeable man, business and streetwise. I want you to touch on something I overheard the conversation, and if it's all right with you, I want you to kind of bring it to other people's attention so we can kind of nip this shit in the bud and keep this energy from being reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? And this in regards to the young brother that lost his life, 15 years of age, coming back from school, who certain rappers that have not even met this young man want to use his name and records and say they smoking on different type of packs and all of that, and mentioning this young king's name who was coming home from school. And true enough, I know you said his story or whatever, but he was a baby at the end of the day, which is what got you the most upset. Can you touch on that?
Yeah. I heard, the boy, saying stuff about Tuka. Tuka was a little guy from Chicago, 15-year-old boy, that was on his way home, got killed on the bus stop. But anyway, a lot of these rappers that they not even from Chicago, they don't even know this boy, running around talking about smoking on this boy and all that. First of all, he got a damn mama. You know what I'm saying? He was a 15-year-old boy. You know what I'm saying? And y'all running around here doing that. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then for you motherfuckers that ain't even from Chicago, you dick riding ass niggas, you know what I'm saying, jumping on the bandwagon on these niggas that can't even walk the streets of Chicago. Y'all riding dicks of niggas.
Cock holsters. That's what I like to call them. They cock holsters.
Walk the streets of Chicago. Y'all running around here, you know what I'm saying, talking about some Tuka. Y'all don't even know this little boy, man. Y'all see Tuka, man. Tuka was a baby. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? You even got Lil Wayne, goofy ass, making songs, thinking that shit was cute, trying to show tribute to King Von. You know what I'm saying? You could have showed tribute to that brother without trying to talk about this other boy, man. You know what I'm saying? That you don't even fucking know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? This boy's mama getting on here 10 years later after he dead, telling people to stop talking about her son like that. You know what I'm saying? He got, that's crazy. So, yeah, I'm pissed off about that. So, anybody that, I see said, if I run up on your ass in person, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna step to your ass. So,
and let's
hold on. I just got to do this real quick. And don't fucking add him.
No, don't add him. Please don't do that. So let's be realistic, y'all, and understand what's happening with that energy. We talking about a baby that lost his life, and you got entertainers that we would feel like want more for our culture and our youth. You know what I'm saying? Especially Lil Wayne. I didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that either. I would definitely expect more from the bro.
Yeah, that just devalued a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not the energy that we own. And for anybody to be promoting that, you know what I'm saying? y'all on some low vibrational shit. I don't give a fuck who you is.
Especially if y'all not from that town, bro. Leave that town business to that town. If you don't know what they dealing with or going through, keep they people out your mouth, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with you. At least where I'm from, we don't speak on shit that's outside of where the fuck we from. We let them handle that shit where they at. And I wish real niggas would really be like that, bro. I'm not even gonna go in. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. That shit crazy, man. So we just have to, like a lot of the Chicago rappers, that drill shit, and they mock the dead. You know what I'm saying? They mock the dead, and that shit ain't cool, man. Let the dead be dead, man. So change that motherfucking culture. That's why, what I'm saying, we told all our guys, don't, what I'm saying, man, that shit was a tragedy that shit happened to Von. So we mock that shit, even though, he disrespected our guys, disrespected the dead. We ain't finna, we gonna break the cycle here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? They went bananas when Duck got killed. Then he got killed 2-3 months later. You know what I'm saying? But we still not finna go that route, man. We got to stop that, man. Let these people got mamas, they got kids, they got, you know what I'm saying? They got other people that's still here living on, man. And y'all saying a lot of hurtful things, it just don't make no sense, man. So we got to stop that shit. And we definitely can't let motherfuckers outside or wherever it happened that get in the business. You know what I'm saying? That's just like one of us would have been trying to talk shit about Mo 3 or somebody or Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? We ain't from there. We ain't got they beef. You know what I'm saying? Even though Pop Smoke them into it with the guys, from our guys from New York. But that's them into it though. We ain't finna
right. It's a whole different type of situation.
That's at the end of the day, it's a life loss. You know what I'm saying? Young black lives lost. So we not finna mock that shit. Ain't nothing cool about nobody losing their life. You know what I'm saying? So we, no matter who they is or how they look, you know what I'm saying, or what fucking nationality they is, ain't nothing cool about that shit. So we not finna perpetuate that shit. That ain't cool.
For sure. All right, so we got on that real quick, you know what I'm saying, because it's kind of related with, it is related. The Big Homies Club. Now, we did get Damien to talk about that, a little bit, and I want to get your input on what the Big Homies Club is and why you put so much into it.
Well, the Big Homies Club is an organization geared toward building entrepreneurs amongst its members, as well as giving back to the community. And the Big Homies Club is we have to change our narratives ourselves. So we have to build
facts.
We have to build black business in black communities. You know what I'm saying? We don't have enough of our own businesses in our own community. So that's why other people in our community serving us, because we not serving ourselves. So we got to get self-sufficient and open up our own black businesses and try to keep the black dollars in the black community. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else do, which is smart. You know what I'm saying? So we need to take a page out of other people's book, man. You know what I'm saying? And build our community up. And that way everywhere else can be built. I mean, because if our community get built up, everywhere else will be built up. Because in Chicago, every race of people, their neighborhoods it's all right. It might not be the best, but you don't see no abandoned buildings. You don't see no fucked up shit. You don't see nothing fucked up there. You know what I'm saying? You get to our neighborhoods, you got shit, 3-4 people live on this block. All the houses abandoned. They lost their home. Storefronts, everything abandoned, been abandoned for years. You know what I'm saying? So, let's fix our fucking communities up, man. Let's reinvest in our damn community. Let's start buying properties and owning land and shit. You know what I'm saying? And teaching people the right way to move, man. It's about to be doing shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? So you do shit the right way the first time, you won't have to go back and clean that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Later.
Absolutely. Bear, talk to me, Brody.
Nah, man, I was just rocking out with what he's saying. It's like that, not just in Chicago, and I understand that that's where you're from, but that's a situation we really need to understand in a lot of underprivileged, impoverished, and mostly underserved Black and brown communities. They let it be like that, and then people come up and they buy up all of that land, they buy up all of that real estate, and then they fix it up, gentrify the land, and it becomes unaffordable for the people that still living there. We got to stop letting that happen. You know what I'm saying? We need to buy back our own blocks. That's not just a slogan. That's something that really needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like people really need to get invested in this real estate and start doing the stuff that we're hearing about. You look all over IG, the wholesaling is real. You know what I'm saying? Buying and flipping is real. Buying and holding is real, and it doesn't take as much money as you think. That's just my 2 cents, man. We're gonna get a lot more in depth with that conversation at a later time, but that's just my 2 cents at this moment. Let's get some feminine energy in here, J Love. What you got?
She might have stepped away. Jay, you
I think she
around?
stepped up. J Love, you still here?
Look like a camera froze.
Oh yeah, I'm still here. My bad. I'm just smoking.
All right. We'll get back to you then. But that's really all I had to say, man. Because I saw a lot of that happening in my community in Newark, man. And all you see is bandit signs everywhere. We buy houses, we buy houses, we buy houses. And I know you touched on it, brother, and a lot of other communities and shit. You see you know, I've seen it so many times. I don't have the actual numbers, but when money goes into a Jewish community or an Indian community or an Asian community, those dollars circulate around those communities in cycles. You know what I mean? Before they leave that community, they get into
Exactly.
our community and they go straight to somebody else's community because we're not building ourselves up. And that's the biggest hindrance to us being successful and getting ourselves out of the hole. We can't sit around and wait for other people to do things for us when we can do things for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? They get everything from us anyway. So we need to understand that and get back to our essence, get back to where we come from and start doing things for ourselves so we can go ahead and reestablish who we are as the autochthonous people of this society.
And true enough, I know that's the whole reason why you started the Trust the Process underground movement. Can
Facts.
you expound on that a little bit and let the people know what that is?
The Trust the Process Underground Railroad is a system that I teamed up with people from 25 different states. You know, I teamed up with them, and we meet once a week on a Google Meet app, and we just, you know, we basically building a underground distribution for music for independent artists. You know, so what we're doing is we're you know, putting all our resources together. We putting getting all the rappers, all the producers, DJs, engineers, not just musicians, but comedians, you know what I'm saying? Anybody in the entertainment business, man, we trying to help them push people like our podcast show. Anything that's going on, we want to enhance it. So we
That's
build
hella
our
dope.
database of 1,000 people. It's a control movement thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, organized numbers, you know, you could do, it's very powerful, you know, you get organized numbers. So it's 25 states of people that's all like-minded individuals. So we getting all like-minded individuals in one pot and, you know, going in one direction. So if artists, you know, if we do that, we can in turn, like, we can break artists at record speed once this machine get up and running like that. So if we say
Sounds eerily familiar to something else, but I'm sorry to cut you off, brother. My bad.
yeah, we have 200 people in our database. If we lay up here and say we so and so drop a video, and on the 15th, you know, they spread it through the database, and on the 15th, everybody go stream this video, and then we say, shit, I want y'all to do that. Hey, answer this and tell brother where we at. He in blocking like for, and everybody, you know, we do that shit for a week straight. That's a couple of million views. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's making that artist trend. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Jay, you back with us? You back, Jay?
You know, so, you know,
Yeah, I'm here.
we traffic. So a lot of these artists, independent artists trying to find budgets and different things like that, we help them create budget by monetizing their pages and helping them, you know, because a lot of these artists, like especially a lot of them in Chicago, they make $20,000-$30,000 a month off just streaming. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's
So
up.
we can get, if we can get that, you know, get that going, and help people out like that. They ain't got to sign a lot of these old suck ass deals with these music industry.
Them weird ass 360, weird ass deals and contracts
on their own shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing in a nutshell, that we trying to teach them the right thing, get them to get their BMIs, ASCAP, you know what I'm saying? Register their music and different shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, independent is the way, you know? So that's what we basically
absolutely.
And we giving everybody a street team, you know what I'm saying? In every state, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not getting, a lot of people not getting their music heard, because a lot of music in the South is not getting heard up in the North not getting heard over here, Midwest not getting heard. You know, it's just they own a geographical area, you know what I'm saying? So distribution, they try to target that certain regional area, you know what I'm saying? You got to target the whole motherfucking map, the whole globe, you know what I'm saying? So we targeting the whole globe, you know what I'm saying? Right now we focusing on United States, but I got the Trusted Process Underground Railroad UK coming, and the Trusted Process Underground Railroad Africa.
That's major.
So, you know,
Africa.
they ready to come,
they ready
to come on board. It's a huge market. You know what I'm saying? It's billions of dollars that's not being tapped into on this underground situation. And I'm finna show everybody that you could be multi-millionaires, and we ain't never, you know what I'm saying? We changing the league, you know what I'm saying? We changing the narrative of the story. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't go to the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
So we definitely gonna make our own league. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna make our own league with our own rules, because you know all these artists, they don't understand the set plays, just different shit. You're not finna get in. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to even the platform, even the playing field for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So we're building a machine that's gonna even the playing field for everybody. In some cases, it's gonna cheat for people a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna get your music out there when other ways when gonna be out there. So
listen, we need cheat codes like everybody else got them.
Yeah, so we definitely making a cheat code for everybody. So you know, it's gonna be cool once it happens. It's gonna turn into a $1 billion machine when it's over, because it's bigger than just music with it. It's gonna be a machine for a whole bunch of other different shit. You know what I'm saying? Because once it gets so big, we can say, okay, we finna so and so finna be the motherfucking president, and we need y'all to do this, that, and the other, or your ass ain't finna be in office, because we got the power in the database to get your ass out of office. Now what? So our voice will be heard more on a lot of different issues that, you know, matters to us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just got to show that we have some organizational unity. You know what I'm saying? Once you show that, you know what I'm saying? This, like I said, it's great strength in organized numbers. You know what I'm saying? If you got organized numbers, you can do a bunch of shit. And I mean a bunch of shit. You can say whatever. And then we the people determine if music is popping or not. You know what I'm saying? So
especially we the people, black people.
Yeah. So in the industry, you know, we help them determine what you know. So to a certain degree, we do and we don't. But we like that shit that they putting out there. But they forcing it on us, because you hear shit 5, 6, 7 times. That shit stuck in your mind. So when you didn't like it when you first heard it, it grew on you, because you keep hearing the shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this shit is forced on us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give people a variety of shit to choose from. So you could choose your lane of music, because everybody got a lane. So everybody, you do choose their lane, and you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no bunch of forced shit we got to hear every day. And then we got a lot of these underground radio stations and podcasts. Man, we need to make that shit a way of life than all these, because that motherfucker Mitch McConnell own all the fucking broadcasting radio stations in this country. And people don't even know this shit. So fuck that. We can get our airway, we can do our own shit and make our own airway. You know what I'm saying? Because this motherfucker owned the company that owned the companies. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, Mitch McConnell, how the fuck he own all this shit? This old motherfucker, how would he know about the, you know, but he owned the airways for that shit. A lot of people don't even know that. You know,
But you absolutely right about that, because when you control the media, you control the narrative. You control what everybody hears. And if everybody hearing the same shit, you control what they watching, you control what they hear, you control what they see. And once you control that, you control their motherfucking brains, even though it's subconsciously. They don't even know that you're doing it, but you still control it once you got that power. If you look at all of the radio stations, the TV stations, all of this other shit that's going out here, look up how many of them shits is black owned. I guess you was. I guarantee you was less than 1%.
Well, you know, that's why Bill Cosby motherfucking black ass is locked up.
Exactly, because he was trying to buy shit up. I
He was
already know, big bro. Go ahead and talk about it, though.
motherfucker, you ain't buying shit.
Go ahead and
And
talk about it.
playing games, because that shit that they got him for, that's what they did in the 70s. And a lot of them women, what he's guilty of is lying to their ass about advancing their careers, and he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He got that ass and he lied. You know what I'm saying? Which was like everybody else did back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of motherfuckers got in. You didn't get in because of talent. You got in because
you knew a nigga or you fucked a nigga.
You was a nice piece of ass. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's it.
You know,
that's how they was coming.
Up, but that's how it went. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, stop making these women promises. Man. Follow through on your motherfucking promises. That's the only thing I can say. Cause I don't think he just said I raped her. Come on, man. All these motherfucking years, man. Ain't no motherfucker finna rape me, and I'm keeping that shit a secret. I don't get no
Hell
fuck.
Nah.
Shit.
Nigga, you rape me. First of all, either you gonna die tomorrow,
exactly.
or I'm going to my grave with that shit. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm gonna kill your ass as soon as I wake up.
Not gonna be no motherfucking
or I'm gonna die.
Yeah, somebody's dying, motherfucker. You gonna exactly.
That's it. It's gonna be me or you, motherfucker.
So, you know, I don't know, but that's why his ass in jail. They came at his ass to discredit him. You know what I'm saying? And then now y'all want to wipe away everything this motherfucker ever did. All the millions and hundreds of millions of dollars he done donated to these colleges and all this shit he did. Y'all just wiped all this shit away just because the motherfucker said he what was you doing in his fucking room at 3 o'clock in the morning? And all this, what the fuck was you doing?
Same thing happened to motherfucking Michael Jackson too, bro.
Up there to suck something. So why the fuck is you up there? I mean, seriously, why the fuck is you in this room at 3 o'clock in the morning? You know what I'm saying?
I don't fucking know.
So, you know, so I ain't trying to buy that shit. Now, if your ass was somewhere and he pulled your ass in somewhere, he drugged you and you woke up somewhere else where you didn't go where you fucking was woke, then that's a whole nother motherfucking story. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, these people crazy, man. They crazy, but yeah, we gotta change food, man. So I'm trying to wake the sleeping giant. So they're gonna probably kill my black ass, but I'm gonna keep on going because they show what they got.
Hey, listen, bro. Tell them to come to my house next then. I don't give a fuck about these fuckers. I'm gonna keep talking my shit. I'm gonna keep saying what I'm saying. And don't fucking at me, cocksucker.
How the fuck would you at him? Hey, shout out to the
fuck
sister,
you want.
man. God is J Love. It's always a pleasure whenever we get to get with you. I appreciate you pulling up. Man, I gratitude to Bear for getting you here. If you in the building right now, J Love, can you chime in with us?
And,
yeah, no, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate what y'all talking about. I appreciate y'all bringing me in. I did have one question from the beginning, but I was smoking. The first thing the gentleman was talking about was like a thing about building. Is that just like something in his own city? Is that what he was just talking about? Like,
no, we all over the United States with the Trust the Process Underground Railroad.
Are you talking about the music, or are you talking about the Big Homies Club where they helping
the Big Homies Club? There we go. The Big
No.
Club.
The Big Homies Club is in like 16 states. You know, we got like, so we all over with that too, because it's, you know, what we do is big homies. Everybody's a big homie, so it's not just one geographical group of people. It's different, all walks of life. So we, you know, because we don't want nobody to feel like, you know, they not a part of the Big Homies Club. So we got everybody involved in it because you're going to take everybody. You know what I'm saying? You could be a police and be a big homie. You know, so you could be a firefighter and be a big homie. You could be a lawyer and be a big homie. You could be a gangbanger and be a big homie. You know what I'm saying? You could, you know, so you could be a big homie. Anybody could be a big homie. You know what I'm saying? A big homie is somebody that's trying to show somebody something better and different. You know what I'm saying? We're going to show you a better way to do this here. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do this here. We want to show you the best way to move. You know what I'm saying? The best way. It's just basically trying to guide people in direction that you once probably went in or you seen somebody go in that wasn't right. So, you know, that's what the Big Homies Club is about. You know what I'm saying? We mentor, like I said, we do a lot of different things. Mentoring, we feed the homeless, we do coat drives, toy drives, food drives, take kids to the movie, you know, just when the pandemic wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? I took a lot of kids to baseball games, to a lot of different things, man. We just try to show them something different, show the youth something different.
And where is it that people can find that at? Like, so.
Well, the Big Homies Club, actually, I'm getting a website redone right now. So it should be up and running in the next 30 days because the old website we had, something happened with the domain. I just recently checked. And, it's kind of failed. The website fell to the wayside since this pandemic because every week we was doing mentoring classes. So, we was, engaging more. So once this pandemic happened, it kind of slowed everything up. My mentor meeting stopped, people couldn't in person do things. So it kind of slowed things up. But, so we're getting our website back up and running. Should be up in the next 30 days.
And for everybody that come into contact with this stream that we do on the podcast, we gonna type the links. We're gonna have the links available so y'all can get with everybody that we had on the show today. You know what I'm saying? J-Love, appreciate that question too. You on mute, bro.
No, I was just saying we definitely gonna make sure we get everybody linked and make sure we got everybody's information. So if you see it and you in that community or you just want to tap in and you want to help out, you know what I'm saying? We're going to make sure that information is available for you because that's what we're doing this podcast for at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's for the people. It's to spread the message. It's to spread information for everybody to get what they need out here because it's people out here that really need it. And that, I know that's what I'm doing it for. You know what I'm saying? I know Wolf is in the same vein, bro. We ain't out here just, trying to be on camera and do no weirdo shit. We trying to help people. We trying to heal people. We trying to heal our people. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna get that information to y'all.
No doubt. Appreciate you, Bear Man, for making all this shit happen and putting everything together, bro.
Hey, bro, that's what I'm here for, man.
No doubt. The window shutting on me. I got to let these guys get to they do, man. They got 1 million people in town. They shutting clubs down all around the city.
No doubt, Brody.
Motion up, man, and let these guys get out here and do they do. But
it is what it is.
Definitely appreciate the time, man. Bear, man, what is it?
Hey, bro, it's the motherfucking hunting season podcast, man. With the bear and the goddamn wolf. Don't fucking at me.
Why the fuck would you at him? All right, bro.
Fuck y'all want, nigga. We out of this bitch. We'll see y'all next time.